The destruction of metallic defects by Nada Jala, the sacred vessel which remains stationary while performing the action. This is called Kampaka. By inhaling with the tongue and drawing the air inward as before, gradually, through the nostrils, one should clear the air of impurities. A wise one. This Kampaka, which reduces disorders such as swelling and similar faults, alleviates the pitta, fever, and thirst. This vessel also destroys poisons, coldness, and other harmful influences. Then, sitting in Padmasana with a firm neck and abdomen, one should calmly concentrate, sealing the mouth and diligently directing the prana with the breath. Just as the string of a bow is stretched taut at the neck, then promptly filled with wind to reach the top of the throat with a long sound, thus, one should quickly fill it with air up to the mouth. Repeat this process, filling it again and again, just as the ironworker's bellows are swiftly blown. Similarly, move the wind gently within the body, as one would fill a vessel with heat, until the body is warmed by the sun. Just as the abdomen is full of air, a small quantity should be held at the nostrils without pressing hard with the index finger. Perform the exhalation, drawing the air out as before, and then inhale again through the mouth, drawing the air inward. The rising of the fire within the throat and the internal body due to this creates a flame-like energy, increasing the body's vitality. By this, the dormant Kundalini awakens, heated and stirred, and the practitioner gains clarity. As the snake struck by a staff moves straight, so the breath moves the body's vital force along the path. In the midst of the knot, the universal breath, prana, is arrested, and a constant engagement of the root lock, mula bandha, must be maintained by the yogi. In the beginning, the first root lock should be practiced with the exhalation and with the inward movement of the prana in the sushumna. This act of raising and locking the breath through the mula bandha is called uddiyana. From the upward movement of the apana, downward moving wind, the breath reaches the fire circle as it ascends. This is the route to the breath's transformation. When the two winds have joined, the inward and outward, they form the essence of the vital heat, tejas. By this union, the body's fire intensifies and blazes forth vigorously. As a consequence, the Kundalini, fully awakened and heated by this fire, is gradually stirred and becomes conscious. Once it is awakened and disturbed, the energy becomes firm and steady, moving straight along the sushumna without distraction. From the entrance of the mouth, where the Brahmanadi ends, the root lock must be constantly practiced by the yogi. In Kampaka and during exhalation, upward movement of the prana must be maintained as the internal energy rises through the sushumna. Therefore, by following the above sequence, one should perform the correct sitting posture, and then, through regulated movement of the prana, control the breath and consciousness. On the first day, fourfold Kampaka should be practiced. Each repetition should be counted 10. On the second day, 5 counts, continuing day after day. On the third day, practice 10 counts in each session, with a total of 5 sessions daily. 50 counts in the third stage should be steadily performed, incorporating the 3 losses, the 3 binds. During day and night, one should sleep or be awake, avoiding excessive sexual activity and constant retention of urine and stool. Due to improper consumption, efforts, or contemplation of the prana, the disease arises quickly. If the yogi is patient and persistent, the disease can be halted. It is said that disease arises due to the practice of yoga itself, and thus, one should abandon the practice when troubles appear as the first obstacle. The second obstacle is doubt. The third is negligence. The fourth is sleep, manifesting as the fifth. The sixth is disorientation. The seventh is undue activity, and the 8th is ignorance. The 9th is the lack of proper understanding. The 10th is the loss of yoga knowledge, and is called the barrier by wise ones. Thus, one should abandon this obstacle in consideration, for it is the obstacle of the wise. Once the breath practice is begun, it must be practiced regularly with firm resolve and pure intellect, focusing on sushumna. Controlling the breath and the vital force always with diligence is essential. The mind should merge with sushumna, and the breath should be restrained. By this practice every day, the fourfold exercises of the Kampaka should be performed. Each one should be counted to 10, And with the steady effort, the three barriers are overcome. During the day, sleep should be avoided. During the night, one should be vigilant, avoiding the excesses of lust. The practice of the fourfold breath control, Kampaka, and the stage of retention is to be maintained repeatedly with perseverance. In the stage of completion, the obstacle called Jala, the water element, is to be overcome. The lock is called the Jalandhara, which restricts the passage of the vital winds and acts as a barrier to the air's movement. By applying the lock with the chin pressed downward, the internal wind rises upward and the fire element within the body begins to burn. When the prana moves upward, it strikes the fire in the abdomen, and the fire begins to intensify within the body, burning the internal impurities. The downward moving wind, influenced by the upward moving prana, becomes subdued, and the internal fire naturally ignites. The prana, ascending with the fire, looks like a long, bright flame. This is the process of internal heating. The fire within the body blazes brightly, and the internal fire, Agni, is stored in the heart. The Kundalini, heated and stirred, is thus awakened, and the senses are subdued. When the internal fire is fully ignited, the practitioner's mind becomes steady, and the energy pierces the 6 external lotus-like lotuses, chakras. Here, the energy rooted in the brow, Ajna chakra, attains a cold, luminous circle like the moon's rays, and is accompanied by the unstruck sound. This unstruck sound, nada, manifests as a circular, cool, luminous sphere resembling the moon. It emits a gentle sound, illuminating the face with lightning-like flashes, and causes the internal vibration of the nectar's flow. The divine syllable Om, associated with Vishnu, becomes prominent, situated in the heart, rising upward and revealing Rudra's doctrine. Between the eyebrows, the divine consort, Shakti, reaches a state of cold radiance, forming a circle of cold rays that encloses the blue lotus. The lotus-like circle, composed of 16 rays, appears luminous and glowing. Within this, the divine consciousness is realized, and the body's pure essence overflows with bliss. Then, the internal fire within the heart gradually cools, and the divine consciousness resides in the light that fills the face. This state of supreme consciousness is known as the highest attainment, and it is the essence of liberation. This is the form of the cosmic energy, the delusion of space-time, which is perceived by the wise as the true nature of their self. The entire universe is an illusion, projected by the mind, but the yogi perceives the self beyond this illusion, seated in the core of the heart, free from duality, beyond all distinctions.